Today's video, we're having a tour of another of our physics labs. This one is next door to the other one that we've looked at, but slightly smaller. We've got some 5 provisions, grapnel racking in the corner with Westminster power supplies. These are for electromagnetism and for transformers. Teacher demo bench, again linked to the main teacher's bench for USB. So we set up demos or put out sets of equipment here for students to collect and return at the end of the lesson. Similar things in cupboards, LT supply, a little toolkit, webcam on a flexi stand. Got some laptops over here which we use for F equals MA. These are old teachers ones, they're standalone ones. Power supplies again. We like the steppable Unilab ones. We have a set in each of our physics labs. Some extra grapnels. Look at all those grapnels. More power supplies. Our Van de Graaff generator. This cupboard's radioactivity and static electricity. So we have our radioactive dice, old cloud chambers, absorbers, and spark counter, GM tubes and stands. Then we've got sort of electric fields stuff and static electricity accessories for the Van de Graaff, the shuttling ball demonstration, and our rods and cloths. Coulometers, we've got E-field meter down there as well, and gold leaf electroscopes. Whole class set of 12 of those. And then we've got pressure. So we've got hydraulics, gas law stuff, kinetic theory, crushing cans stuff, and Cartesian diver, pressure in liquids type stuff. We've got practice exam papers in the room at the moment, tripods and gauzes. This one has the thermometers and heat-proof mats in, leads on rack again, stopwatches and splints, a few things there. View out in the park, and then clamps and boss heads, rheostats, meters, that sort of thing. And sort of stationary items. Teacher's bench. The tables in here, when we had this lab refitted, we had a trial with power on these benches. It's on the back face of it, and they are plugged into sockets in the floor, so we could change the layout and move things around. Works fairly well. This lab it was done 2018, so it's still looking pretty good. Use this framework for experiments in science that students follow through in steps: ask a question, do research, construct a hypothesis, then experiment, record results, analyse data, draw a conclusion, evaluate, ask another question. And we have posters like 7 steps to happiness, how to solve an equation in science. We have these in all the labs and they're customised to subjects, so we've got a physics type example on that one. Some CERN stuff. Teacher who teaches in this room mostly had a trip to CERN. And our hazard board, this is where we do some dynamic risk assessment and communicate it with students. We've got these magnetic hazard symbols which we put up and then write notes to explain the hazards to them. Can be used interactively with students. They quite like being asked which hazard symbols to use. and what the hazards are. So that's the second of our physics labs.